Hey everybody, how's it going? Just want to get on here really quick. I saw a video yesterday from a young lady on YouTube named Maggie Murphy. She has a channel called Neville Goddess, so you have an idea of what the channel's about. Pretty cool stuff. And she made a great point. And it has to go with what I said earlier about watching the news and being careful about what you absorb. It's funny. We watch the news because we want to stay informed. And I know I've joked about that meme that says, I'm deciding whether I want to be well informed or be sane. Because again, it'll drive you nuts. This the information that's out there, and how much of it is truly accurate, right? But the thing is that people feel the obligation to watch the news so they could stay well informed. And they feel on some subconscious level, I guess, that by being aware of these things, that they are helping. Whether it's by posting, information, or, whatever. I know there are times where people actually do things like donate, which is wonderful, and, maybe go somewhere where there's a less fortunate situation and help that way, and that's perfectly fine. But not like the vast majority, like 98, 99% of people who watch the news just watch it just to watch it and to be informed. They don't even do anything about it. So, but yet we feel like we have to know what's going on because not that we say this, but on a subconscious level, we feel by being well informed, we are somehow a better person for it. Well, you have to be informed. You have to know what's going on in the world. You have to know these things, these issues, right? Meanwhile, 98, 99% of people who do it probably, and that's being generous, probably more than that, don't do anything about it. They just know about it, And that's why I go back to what I said earlier about prayer being a default state. You don't have to know what's going on in the world to still do good. You could not know and still pray for them, send good energy all over the world, regardless of what it is. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself crazy. Now, again, if it's something immediate, something that's affecting you personally or someone you know or whatever, that's a different story. But not 99.99% of the time, you're getting yourself all worked up and there's nothing you could do and it's not even near you, and then your brain goes into this fight or flight mode where you think, oh, how is this going to one day relate to me? We're screwed and all this other stuff. It's like the news wants you to think that, if it bleeds, it leads, right? So again, I understand the sentiment because I used to be that way. But you'll drive yourself nuts. There is no correlation between how well informed you are and how good of a person you are. That's basically the gist of what she was saying. There is absolutely no correlation between being a good person and being well informed. There isn't. You think there is, but there isn't. Meanwhile, all you're doing is bringing your vibe down. And you're going to see more of it in the world. Like I said, the more you see, the more you choose to absorb, the more you're going to believe, and the more you're going to see, And you really don't need that. So, like I said, prayer's a default state. Keep praying, always humming in the background for anything that may be happening in the world without driving yourself crazy. All right, take care.